XRP is standing at the center of one of its most important years ever. The SEC is on the verge of approving dozens of new crypto ETFs. Ripple is waiting on its US banking license, and the XRP Ledger is evolving faster than ever. Just as the regulatory dust begins to settle, a major institution has chosen XRP's blockchain for tokenized US Treasuries. October isn't just another month for XRP. It's the convergence of multiple timelines. The SEC is reviewing more than 90 ETF applications across the crypto sector. Some of the most closely watched are tied to XRP, Solana, and Litecoin. For years, crypto ETFs faced drawn-out approval processes. Now, under the new generic listing standards, exchanges can list crypto ETFs much faster if a futures market already exists for that asset. XRP meets that condition. So approvals could happen any day. The difference is that this time, regulatory momentum seems to be working with the market, not against it. The SEC's decision to streamline crypto ETFs has changed everything. Previously, issuers had to submit both a rule change request, called a 19B4, and a separate S1 registration. Each had to be reviewed and voted on, creating months of delay. Now, issuers only need the S1, which cuts the wait time dramatically. If approved, XRP would gain the same institutional status that Bitcoin achieved after its spot ETF launch, but with a key difference. XRP's technology is built for transactions, not just speculation. This is why analysts believe XRP ETFs could attract between $4 and $8 billion in inflows within the first year. While attention focuses on ETFs, Ripple, the company behind XRP, is quietly trying to become a U.S. national bank. In August 2025, Ripple filed with the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency to obtain a full banking charter. If approved, it would allow Ripple to hold reserves directly with the Federal Reserve, operate under federal banking supervision, and expand into stablecoin issuance and cross-border payments. Normally, the OCC takes about 120 days to decide, but in practice, crypto-related charters often take up to a year. Even so, if Ripple receives this license by early 2026, it could be a major credibility boost for the XRP ecosystem. It would mark the first time a crypto-native company becomes both a blockchain developer and a federally regulated financial institution. The XRP Ledger is also advancing on the technology front. In recent months, it has rolled out major protocol upgrades. The XLS33 multipurpose token standard now supports tokenized assets with metadata. The Credentials Amendment adds privacy-preserving compliance tools that align with global KYC and AML requirements. A new firewall amendment enhances network security. XRPL Hub improves scalability and cross-chain interoperability. These updates make the XRP Ledger one of the most institutional-ready blockchains in the world. They also prepare it for what's coming next: tokenized finance. Ondo Finance, a leader in tokenized real-world assets, launched its flagship U.S. Treasury fund directly on the XRP Ledger. Called OUSG, the fund lets qualified investors subscribe and redeem tokenized short-term U.S. Treasuries using Ripple's stablecoin RLUSD. This integration brings Ondo's $30 million in committed liquidity and access to over $1.3 billion in tokenized assets to the XRPL ecosystem. Ripple's senior vice president Marcus Infanger said the move proves tokenized finance is no longer theoretical. It's real, compliant, and operating in live markets. For the first time, institutional investors can access U.S. Treasury yields and settle instantly on a public blockchain 24 hours a day. XRP's market data already shows hints of institutional activity. In the third quarter of 2025, XRP's daily trading volume briefly topped $22 billion, even surpassing Bitcoin for a short time. According to our AI-powered price prediction model, XRP could continue to climb steadily, potentially reaching around $4.50 in the first half of 2026. That forecast assumes a successful ETF rollout, ongoing Ripple partnerships, and continued adoption of tokenized assets through XRPL. The broader picture here isn't just price speculation. It's about infrastructure maturing fast enough to support global-scale finance. Looking ahead, XRP's evolution mirrors where crypto as a whole is heading, from speculation to structure, from hype to compliance. The ETF wave could redefine access, the banking license could rewrite legitimacy, and XRPL's upgrades could redefine capability.